Welcome back, my warriors, to more AI the Somnium files. Last time we just got inside the Psync machine and helped to save Mizuki, I believe, and now we're out. So let's see what the fruits of our labor have brought us. So one thing is that everything is now green again, so I'm going to guess we're going to be given the same things or something different. So let's just go ahead and click on everything. Different strings of characters, numbers continue scrolling the monitor. Yeah, monitor on. See a door. This is the door that leads to the Psync room. Okay. Shelves. Open it. Indigenous jewelries from New Guinea. I think this is called a koteka. So I guess the steel shelf is based on the type of angle we view it. There's a metal shelf by the wall. CRT monitors.
Date, look! It's a Braun tube.
Brown tube?
Braun. Ferdinand Braun, inventor of the cathode ray tube.
I can't get my head around that one.
Okay, I think she's talking about the creator of the monitor. Some people are obsessed with these. Yeah, I don't know why. Nostalgia, maybe? Binder? It's the Psync manual. Oh, we could have used that. Long table.
I want to hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
Yeah, where did that come from? Is she mad because we got inside her head? Many objects are scattered on the table. Alright, there's something right here. Ah, we can't click to it. Binders. Oh, monitor off. Nice. Okay, well, that's it. So let's go into the Psync machine then. You can see the Psync machine through the window. Okay. Nothing new there. We can talk to the boss now. Locker? Locker.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing.
I think that was a reference. Alright. And this door. The entrance. Okay. Anything on the ground? I hope we get that prize, because I don't know whether we could have gotten it in the game or outside of it. Let's talk to computer. How does Iba appear? Okay, about the figure I saw. Who do you think is the suspect? About Somnium. Okay.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a Psync. The Psyncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The Psyncer is merely the audience.
So we affect how the director sees his play? And that's how I was able to help Mizuki? Huh. Yeah.
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Alright. Who do you think the suspect is? About the figure. Oh, we'll talk about the figure.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier. didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a Psyncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
All right.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Nah, because I was with me. Unless we can turn her off.
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Okay, I think that's it with Pewter. Pewter is standing with his hands in his pocket. Alright. Now time to talk to boss. About some... Okay. We'll start from left and go to right.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Psyncer sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be. How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Special Agent Date.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
It's nice to see that the way she's moving here and the way she was moving on the image for Psync. I like that.
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Maybe it's a message to Date? Because he has a connection with the daughter? Because why would they take her left eye? And Dante's left eye is Aiba, so... interesting. Oh wait, we can talk about the chair? Hold on, Mizuki, let's talk about the chair for a moment.
Hey, can I pop this cherry?
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
I see what you did there. But no one was laughing. Alright, this is a serious moment, so let's talk to Mizuki. About the figure, how are you doing? Are you hungry? Okay.
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Ramen.
I did say that.
You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Alright.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Okay, so all of them do something. That's the reason it takes some time to load.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience Somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Okay, I'll ask her it again.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Alright.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Alright, let's return. Bloom Park, Saturday, 8:13 p.m. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Alright, over there, past the bush. Oh, we can observe again. Let's see, I didn't observe the sky last time. Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. In Tokyo, even in the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Oh, again? Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a plane. Okay, hey, oh, that's a drone. Okay, that was different. No, wait, just a grandma. That grandma is booking it through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. It is 8 o'clock. There are no stars tonight. Just clouds. Alright, skewered horse. Here's the horse turned upside down. It looks like a sad, overturned insect. Alright, did that. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. Okay, can I not click on the ribbons? No? Okay. A bench. Ah, we still want to burn them. Okay. Anything back here? Nope. Okay, let's ask Masuki.
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the Psync? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Yeah, I know she's lying. But we don't really know much about Mizuki and her relation to Date, so...
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Okay.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column. Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki is looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it. Alright.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Alright. Dashboard, wheel. The dashboard. Steering wheel. Oh, at least we can click on things. The center console. Okay, anything else? Nope. Outside? The window? No, okay. About the suspicious figure. When was the last time you saw your dad? About the now message. You look like you want to say something.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
That's probably the better answer.
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
Okay. When's the last time you're supposed to get? Why would I ask her that again?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
I fear he's probably in some type of crap.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there.
Huh? Didn't you say it was closed down? Oh, whatever.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
I mean, I know people can go there without their permission, but I mean, you just now tell us this?
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
Is there like a certain speech pattern your dad talks in?
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Okay. We didn't finish talking to Mizuki.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
What's this? Gear shift. Boss, phone. You can't talk to her, okay. Why'd you release him? Any idea about Ranger's alibi?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
This type of answer he could have given.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
I can see the bus through my left eye. iBus streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But iBus can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Okay.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Sunfish Pocket, Saturday, 10:20 p.m.
Can't be. Renju.
Day 3, Sunday. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Alright. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Can't stay happy forever. Or hopeful, for that matter. And we can't turn all the way to the left. Boss's chair. Bags hanging on a rack. Shelves. The entrance. Okay, just gonna go past these. Cabinet. Wine bottles. Tombstone. R.I.P. Alright. Now we can click on everything again. Police officer mannequin. I don't think I was gonna say anything. I see car. Took a ball to the key. Fishing flag, big catch on it. Soba restaurant door curtain. We can still click on everything. I don't see the usefulness in it. Decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. Plastic figure. Stationary bike. Lifesaver, floaty. Boy band poster. Alright, yeah, so everything is the same. Just go ahead and click on everything. Some board, skis, electronic darts, ruler, symbols, chair computer, the type that has a monitor built in, yeah. Bookshelf, ton of stuff, pumpkins, and I believe that should be it. Wait, skis. Alright, let's talk to the boss. You know what? Yeah, boss. About Renji, what happened to Mizuki? How about you getting any sleep? Why did I say that? I'm being snide at that point.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renji was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
Peter, please don't say anything or make up names like that ever again.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
Are you serious?
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
Goodness, man, why'd they name it that?
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Oh, am I one of the victims? That would make a lot of sense why I only have one eye.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Maybe the killer wants to separate himself. Let's ask about Mizuki.
she's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
I wonder if the business is gonna be okay. They just lost their president.
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops.
Okay, that makes sense for the name now.
Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Okay.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
Okay, you're saying this, but maybe he just did that so he could confuse you. I don't see how this would be viable for not being the same killer.
But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
Like I said, that may not mean anything.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
Okay, now you have something that can go on to establish the first one and the second one.
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Because they are not the police.
Damn it.
Alright, let's talk to Peter for a second. You thoughts on the culprit? You seem troubled. Why are you here anyway? Okay.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Wow. And that makes me question the beginning of this game. Well, no, he kind of knew about everything. I guess the dream sequence was something different.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be? Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Alright.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood. Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Okay. Post that Arlo here, guys. I kind of messed up with the audio, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this new. So he's about to talk to her, and we're about to see her.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up in the front and sat in the passenger seat. Alright, Mizuki's with us. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm probably gonna click on everything before talking to Mizuki. Yeah. But what question do we ask her?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
I think I talk about him having an old car here.
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
Yeah, she is pretty
My daddy
young.
was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the Psync.
Alright. So I may say something else.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
Yeah, I don't like her that much right now. Especially how she talks.
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy, you should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Yeah, that is weird. And I think I said something else. I'm not too sure. This is very raw.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious
That's
to me.
supposed to make her seem smart? Because I still think Mizuki is still young. Preteen, man.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people.
That makes a little more sense.
I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
And that's maybe why she died. Actually, this would have been
I'm
useful
scanning
earlier
unknown
to
crime
us.
databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Yeah, I say something here. Don't remember. As long as they don't see it, it's not a crime, I guess.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
We don't know much about Renju yet.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you?
Of course not.
This is why you're single and always will be.
That's
it
where you're
goes.
wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
I don't know. Date is pretty okay.
Yeah, chicks
I mean, if you
love to see
tried.
creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
How you see it.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad?
Not really, just a
Now
mild
I'm stuck in a
inconvenience.
car with an angry old creepy pervert.
All right.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
How all children act.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Yeah. Sunfish Pocket, Sunday, 10:33 a.m. Mizuki and I walked into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Alright, I think I'm about to cut in right now. Alright. 3 cans. Okay, the way down, so he was put down there, pulled up. Okay. Wow, that's a lot to look at right now. Alright, we'll go on for a bit. Chair. Table. Can't find any clues on it, obviously. What's this, trident?
Is that a spear?
it more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Okay. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Obviously. trident, oil drum. Must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
There's a watch.
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Maybe he threw it away as some type of clue. There's nothing more to look at. Let's see. Lifesaver. Life preservers. Let's see. Light? It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue, obviously. Pictures. Windows. Places on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. Menu? Store's menu?
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Well, you must not get out a lot. Alright, there's a security camera. Yeah, surveillance camera. What's the status? Oh, so we can ask them both that. This club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay. Only stopped on the second floor and once last night. 8:55 and with about 310 pounds. Alright, these pictures. Pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Okay. Maids, okay. So a box, which I cannot see. I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. Empty wooden box. Counter. No, not the chair.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death, but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure.
Alright, sorry for closing that early. So, they brought Renju up in these oil drums. That's the reason we found his wristwatch in there, because he was in there. And with the 300 pounds from the elevator. So yeah, someone brought him up here after they had killed him. And but didn't they say what was it? It was 44 pounds. So 158 plus 44, would that equal about 310? Yeah, I think about around that area. See the kitchen door, beer tap.
I could use a drink.
Perhaps after this is all over, Date.
Yeah, but when is over? The door to the kitchen? Salt shaker? Pepper? Nope. Okay. Inspector? Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the policeman first.
Nothing special.
Officer guarding the doorway. Alright, surveillance camera time.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Okay, no footage. Let's see. Anything else left? Oh, cashier. Alright, let's talk to the inspector then.
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Wow, just because you did that, I'm gonna ask you again.
It's Kagami!
Ah, I can annoy him. Nice.
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Okay.
No, we didn't find anything today.
Alright. I'm gonna ask him his name again.
Kagami? I told you it's Kagami! I've told you my name like 5 times!
I'm gonna make you say it again because of how you acted the first time. I of course remembered his name, obviously. Don't really care for it either. The way he just acted just soured the mood. Ridge's corpse was hung by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
So these were already in here, because this is like a bar. Each host, okay. Yeah, so these were already in here because a bar. Let's see. Kitchen window? Nothing less suspicious. Okay. We can't really touch the line or anything. Inspector has nothing to do, so let's ask Mizuki.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Man, I really do not like talking to her. Why would I ask her that?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Okay.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Everybody's weak.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
what was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Okay, so we don't really have anything else to do. Wait, the sign? It says Sunfish Pocket. So we'll probably have to keep pestering her until something comes up. Unless there's something I have to see. Maybe I can check the barrels again. Anything new? Okay. Royal drum, table, menus, nothing more. The inspector? Nah, he doesn't want me to ask him about his name.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
I actually kind of figured it out a little bit. But we can't really be sure. And then asking you in this guy is the only thing I really think I can do now. Counter?
Iva, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Okay. Neck. Wire. Alright. Yeah, deep impressions left on his neck. He was probably hanged.
Strangulation?
Correct.
Okay, strangulation.
The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Face? Eye?
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Okay.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
You know, knowing that Renju married Shoko and probably understanding what she did, maybe his company was started? I don't know. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Alright. Hair. The hook. His mouth. Nothing. Body? Oh, okay.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who? Do you want to talk to Oda? Do you want to talk to Iris? Any places you can think of that I don't?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him. Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
You know what? Ota and her do kind of act very bratty.
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Okay.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Alright. And we'll do that next time, you guys. We go ahead and end it here. We found out a lot coming back here. Oh, wooden barrel. Did I not look at you? Nothing special about it. Okay, so, yeah. So, now that we are talking to Mizuki, it seems her relationship with Date is not that friendly. It's more of just, they're just people that live together because her father was his friend, and he probably let her stay because his father probably worked a lot and couldn't be home so much, so he probably helped her live. I'm not gonna say that she lived with him, but this connection is not good. But maybe this is how they communicate. I wouldn't be able to stand someone like this. You know, Ota was already disrespectful, but Mizuki is just downright just annoying. Maybe it'll change. It probably will change, you know. But right now, she is an annoyance. The next time we'll go to the next 3 places, or 2 places depending on how much dialogue is going to be spoken, and try to figure out more about this case. Like I said, Renji was probably brought up in these barrels because it was like 310 pounds just to come up the elevator, right? Hopefully that comes in soon. But yeah, guys, with all that said, I'll see you next time.